What it dooski YouTube? It's your boy Mind Malcolm checking back in. Huge shout out to all the sneaker enthusiasts, casual buyers, hype beasts, or even the resellers watching this video. I'm as pumped as you are, and given the title, I know exactly why you're here. Today, I'm going to give you a closer look at one of the most anticipated Air Jordan 1 releases of 2021, let alone sneaker releases of 2021. These have been hyped for quite some time now, and I'm glad to say they do live up to the hype, in my opinion. But we're gonna get into that. So before all that, make sure to smash the like button, sub if you haven't already. You can see the box behind me, so it's no surprise. It is an Air Jordan 1. Let's take a closer look. For those of you who don't know, this shoe was actually inspired by Michael Jordan's stint at the University of North Carolina. So that's where this powder blue or university blue comes from. And honestly, just seeing the shoe in hand, this is definitely gonna pop up on an Instagram feed near you. And if not, at least 10,000 TikToks. This is like the new Obsidian one, and this is the new iteration, like the 2.0 version. Everybody's mama's, girlfriend's, auntie's, niece is gonna want this on foot, trust me. And do you blame them though? Like, first impressions, not bad at all. And I do want to break down the details of the shoe, but the first thing I would suggest, lace swap. Originally, they did come with some black laces, which were okay. Personally, I'm gonna put some white Air Jordan 1 laces in them and rock them this way. I think it just makes the silhouette a lot cleaner and really brightens it up. If you don't have an extra pair of white laces laying around, that's totally cool. A pair of university blue laces do come with the shoe as well, so that's a fine substitute. And as you can see, very nice. When it comes to the presentation of the shoe, it is pretty basic. Jumpman opted to give you a regular black Nike box with the red Nike hit on the top and the sides, and the usual white paper. The real star of the presentation is the shoe. Obviously, powder blue is not something you see all the time, or UNC blue. The reason I said powder blue is because if you take a close look, and hopefully the camera can pick it up, the upper is actually a different color than the outsole. So for the upper, it's more of a powder blue silhouette, and on the outsole, it's a straight up university blue, which I think makes a good contrast, and these are going to be a slapper come springtime. Speaking of the outsole, Jumpman opted to give a all university blue outsole with the usual Nike branding in the middle. Jordan 1 traction as per usual, so nothing new there. On the midsole of the shoe, all white, kind of similar to the rest of the shoe. And moving on to the upper, this is where things get really interesting. Right away in hand, I can definitely feel the plushness of the leather, and the camera can definitely pick it up on how tumbled the leather actually is. And where it's not tumbled, they opted for those powder blue suede accents all around the shoe, and the black tumbled leather on the heel as well. This shoe is nicely made. I'm saying in terms of quality, it's not quite like shattered blackboard level. If you know, you know, but it's definitely up there. Like, you're not going to be disappointed. One thing I do want to bring to your attention though, which isn't the biggest deal to me, but maybe a deal breaker for some of you, I'm just happy to have the shoe in hand, honestly, is when it comes to right there where the suede meets the rubber, there is some glue marks just from the actual factory. So I know that that can be irritating for some. Honestly, if you have the shoe in hand, there's a low chance you can return it to store for a different pair. So I would say be happy with what you get. That's what's going to happen with mass-produced things, unfortunately. For the toe box, they opted for some fire tumble leather, which can also be found on the lateral and medial side of the shoe. Usual perforations, Air Jordan 1 style. Moving on to the sides of the shoe, we have the black tumbled leather swoosh, contrasted by that white as I was talking about before. And on the back of the shoe, it's the actual tumbled leather once again on the ankle collar. I'm saying tumbled leather a lot, huh? There's a lot in this shoe, I'll be real with you. Contrasted by the all black guts and the white mesh tongue. On the tongue tag, they opted to make it black with the university blue Nike Air hit, contrasted by the either white or blue laces, depending on what you choose, and the black insole. On the insole, it's super plain, all black with the university blue Nike Air hit as well. And when it comes to the powder blue suede on the shoe, all in all, pretty short-haired suede, and the quality is pretty good. It's a type of suede where if you move your thumb one way or the other way, you can definitely see the color differentiation. Kind of like a grandma's couch vibe, similar to the mochas actually. That would be a good comparison. These are better quality in my opinion. And the last thing I want to bring your attention to in terms of details of the shoe was the debossed Wings logo on the ankle collar, which is always a good addition to a Jordan 1, and that's contrasted by the powder blue suede that you see throughout the rest of the shoe. When it comes to hype, this shoe definitely has a lot of it, but I would say, just based off what I was talking about, definitely well warranted. This quality is not bad, and I think that this is definitely going to be one of the strongest iterations of a Jordan 1 this year in this super basic colorway. When it comes to sizing, I'm a 10.5 men's, and this is exactly what I got in this shoe. If you're a wide footer, you can definitely get away with going 0.5 up, and you'll still be pretty comfortable because Jordan 1s are pretty forgiving. But if you have a narrow foot or a regular foot, just go your true size and you won't be disappointed. And that really ties off the shoe, and this is something. This shoe actually released on March 6th for $225 Canadian, so I think that's like $170 American. And by the time you watch this video, good chance it's gonna be sold out. I tried on Foot Locker and I tried on a couple places locally, and I struck out. All the foot sites were dusted, man. I'm not sure if it was bots or it was just kind of overloading the servers, but like that was tough. I'm super thankful I got up on a pair and I have them in hand to keep for the collection. I'm a big advocate of rocking your shoes, so by the time you see this, the fit pic's already taken, or the reel or whatever it is on Instagram. If you're not following me already, you know what? I'm not gonna say it anymore. The tag's down there. You know the vibes. But yeah, this is definitely a worthwhile shoe, and I would say it's a good addition to my Jordan 1 collection, and it would be to yours too if you manage to get your hand on it for retail. In terms of resale prices, this shoe may skyrocket in a while. I know it will. So there's gonna be an initial dip, obviously, when people get it in hand. So if you're thinking about buying, pull the trigger sooner than later, and you will not regret it. But I want to know, do you think these live up to the hype? Do you think that these are worth $500, $600? Do you think that they're overrated? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and let me know how you style them too, because powder blue ain't for everybody, but spring is here, so don't fear. And on that note, appreciate the love and support, and thanks for the view. And if you get a pair, actually, nah, let's manifest it. When you get a pair, make sure to slap the white laces in expeditiously, almost as fast as you should have slapped that like button. And catch you in the next one. Appreciate the love. On foot portion is next. Deuces.
Yeah, baby. I feel nice. I'm covered in ice, baby. So talk to me nice. Nice, baby. I make a baddie take a top off. While we on the parkway with the top off. You talk that shit, I told him talk up. I smoke this shit that make them nod off. I do. That's that loud, that's gelato, that's that Larry Bird. You say you made some noise, but shit I barely heard. My daddy taught me how to hustle. Imagine not being me. You pre the drip, pre the steez. She asked for trips to Belize. I tell her get a bag, selling pictures of her feet. She gon' call me off a Motorola. Her body bottle shaped, that's Coca-Cola. She bad as hell, baby, don't you know it? She claimed the products if they pull me over. And now she's drinking out the bottle, taking pics naked, moving like she was a model. I don't respect it, but she swallowed. What a life. The sneakers on me came from foreign sites. They're European, so they kinda tight. I put up extra, they came overnight. And once again I'm screaming, what a life. Mom's bad and she be right. Gelato pack, but you know the guys. Smoke good, rap better, you don't know this life. I'm rolling up while I'm rolling up. We hit the spot with our OZ still. You can miss me with the small talk, cause we don't need to talk. I've been cool and keep it cozy.